Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's John, aka that real band enthusiast. I just want to come on here and talk to you guys about what's going on, and also I got some big news, but we'll get to that in a little bit. But if you guys have seen my last video, I talked about my CDL tests. Well, I finally passed on the fifth time. It took me 5 times to pass the test. The first, and I'll explain why I failed 4 of them. So the first time, I got out and looked for the third time on the side parallel part. I did the straight line. I did the offset. I think it was it was the offset to the left. Yep. And then when it came to the side parallel parking, I thought that, if you got out and looked the third time, you would just get points for it. But no, it's an auto fail if you do. So I was like, man, I felt so bad after that. But the second time, it was the alley dock. I had the truck way out of bounds, man, because when I was turning the wheel, it kept going over the outer boundary, and I did so many times, which gave me so many encroachments and so many points. So I failed that one. And the third time, it was the conventional parallel parking. The encroachments, man, when you get encroachments, they get you for that. It's 2 points per encroachment. And it was the same for the fourth, but it was a pull-up, so I lost by 1 point. The examiner said it was a pull-up that I didn't even have to make. And then on the fifth time, I got the alley dock and I passed it. I only got I think it was 2 or 3 encroachments, because I think I got 1 on offset and 2 on the alley, but I made sure I practiced hard enough so I wouldn't fail it. And I didn't mean to fail. It's just for some people it takes more time for them to pass. But hold on, I'm trying to think what I was gonna say. But yeah, the fifth time it was alley dock. I only got out and looked 1 time, and that was you gotta make sure that the bumper is in the 3-foot range. It can't be out and it can't be too far forward. You gotta have it in there. It doesn't have to be right in the middle. It just has to at least be in there. And then I got on the road. I actually ran over a curb in a right turn, even though I made it wide, and they still passed me for it, man. And even the examiner said, I could have failed you for some things, because there were some stupid things that I did on the road, but it wasn't anything too dangerous. I can't really remember what it was, but I still passed. I got that CDL now. So now I'm in the process of applying for jobs. I'm not going to say which ones I'm going for, because I just don't want to get too personal, but I'm applying for jobs. And it's going pretty good, actually. But we're in the process of finding the right one, and it's going to come. Finding jobs take time, man. It's not that you're just going to get right in. You gotta go through a background check. You gotta go through DOT. You gotta get that physical. Yeah, man. It's not. Some people think that finding jobs is gonna be real easy, but it takes time. It takes time, but it's not frustrating because I know I'm gonna do it. I'm not trying to brag. I always have confidence. And also, this is the big news. On October 1st, I'm going to be going to the Ohio State Rutgers game, and this is actually going to be my first and ever game that I'm going to. My first and ever Ohio State game, man. I have always wanted to go to an Ohio State game. Always in my life. It's just been a dream, man. Ever since I was little, I've been wanting to go to a game. But when I was young, when I was little, I was actually scared of loud noises. But now now I could take it. Now I can't stop being loud. I turn my music up in my car, man. I love loud noises now. But yeah, I'm going to the game. It's gonna be my first and ever. I'm gonna see the best damn band in the land. I'm gonna try to get some videos of it and upload it. But at the same time, I do want to watch in person. I don't want to just watch through the phone, because like I just want to get the experience. I want to get the in-person experience of going to a live Ohio State game. And I'm gonna be going to Skull Session. Yes, it's gonna be a lit one. It just is, man. I feel so blessed about that. I really do. It's just been a dream. Cause the best thing I've always loved the Ohio State. I even got like a couple CDs of the Ohio State marching band. Man, I've always wanted to go see them, and I technically did, because back in 2021 I went to the percussion camp that they had. It was a percussion clinic they had for like 2 days back in June, and I played tenors for it. I was all right. They was on a way higher level than what I was, but I didn't get made fun of for it. Because there was even some other people there that was still trying. I'm not knocking them. It's just, yeah, I'm not knocking nobody for it, and not even nobody that was in it. But so there was some, like that one cadence that we was learning. Man, I totally blew that one. Not that I suck, and not that I'm bad. I was at a whole different level at that time. But like, I've dreamed of being in the Ohio State marching band, but there were some reasons why I didn't want to go to college. Music had nothing to do with it, but there were some other reasons. I mean, music did, but being in the band didn't. It was mainly like, I think I've talked about this before, finding music jobs nowadays is just real hard. Like, it's just, there's not much opportunities of that. But yeah, like I've always dreamed of dotting the I. Like when I was little, I would go in my backyard and do that strut like I was a tuba player. Man, I could still do it today. All right, well, I just wanted to come on here and update you guys. And please like, subscribe. I don't know if the comments is still on or not, but yeah. And I will talk to you guys later. And I might be getting stuff from tomorrow's game. Tomorrow, McKinley's going to be playing Hoover. I might try to get the band. I might try to get at least pregame just so I could upload it for this year. But in the meantime, I'm going to sign out, and I will talk to you guys later. All right. Peace.